of secretive needs. Who is equal to this task? Who wills the task for its own sake? As our heir of sustenance, being a self for universal, a template crossing boundaries, the eros within myself, Sappho within her, the heir of myself within herself, myself, soul's abilities to activate at death as at birth. We call out, we pray in significance. What is significance? And we name these tribal significances indeed, as the deed is ours until they are not significant, meaning, but are momentary phallic symbols that tremble away as done is done indeed, no more to be. Love is free only if it is free to love where it finds itself. Restrictionlessness, a cadence of repetitive rhyming, a call out of the deep of sleep. And she slept as only certainty allows. There is certainty only in certainty. First there was poetry, then there was science, and then poetry was again. In this way, as certainty would allow her clear dreaming, as I lie on my back on my bed and look up through the ceiling at the stars and watch, knowing, as poetry allows me this certainty of wind, sound, as word formless and forming and disappearing, as only certainty does review the need of necessity. Companions, enemies, essence and physicalities, always the why of trepidation to tread, read, hear these waters of essence and flesh, clash of birth and death, the unifier in composure, disciplinarian of itself, representative in the depth, dark, hiding mind of the watcher. Birth, infant knower, watching for the death finality. Accomplishment or failure, infant destroyed or alive. The daily metronome stops and ponders why. But there is more somewhere, you know, and cannot speak it, and it remains without sound or sight. We are repositories of this significance, our only significance, hence the body annoyance. Why? I walk about, around, flabbergasted at mind cohesion, though what that is most difficult, inconclusive, trepidation, tiptoeing softly, quietly, cloudily, not to awaken too much of these resources, savage and perhaps saintly in astonishment over the view beyond consideration. Tumbles the words, dark-leaved and white again. Why not? The sea has become me, flowing, carries each from strangely mortal cold and fixed rules, but for intent, swaying becomes birth, death, aspiration, one and absorbed intent, singleness, footprints, distance made mud shapes, and reeds rooted suddenly, aware there what is there to see. I say I know that one from the desert, as sand remains, experienced, completely dark, loathed in circles, alone near the entranceway. Seems thorough and through, thorough emptiness. Sun rises, stare into the sun, sees us through, blueness, shades around conversations, unlearning. Lie down, diabolical moon.